first time you met Justin Bieber, this kid comes up to you. He's not Justin Bieber yet. He's just some kid. And he says, I want to sing for you.
It was at the studio of Jermaine Dupri's. I said, why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager? I'd love to meet with you and do this in a formal setting. I'm late for an appointment with Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
And I don't want to keep him waiting. Let's just do this the right way.
And then you have him come to audition for you, right?
Actually, with a few people. My wife at the time.
Right.
It also was Perry Reed, L.A. Reid's first wife.
So you were all sitting in a room
somewhere. We were in a room.
Yeah.
And I showed her the video. And Perry says, are you crazy? You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these dick pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts? Or are you sitting there?
Is that the kind of manager he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and say, yeah, show your cock, or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher, is somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private parts, man. Come on.
Criminal defense lawyer, we're going to go to jail forever.
Possibility of life in federal prison.
He is very eager to tell his story. And I think he will tell every part of his story, including what you see on the video. He believes he's innocent. He needs to stand up, not just for himself, for everybody who's been targeted by the federal government.
Puff's got 6 beautiful kids, and I am particularly fond of your twins because I love a twin situation. 6 kids, 3 babies, mom.
Yes.
I'm shocked that you and Cassie have gone this far. Like the distance. What is it about her?
I mean, it's just like when a record comes on, the way she moves.
Yeah.
Like when I look at her, the way she smiles. The way I see her look at me sometimes when I wake up and she's already awake,
And the Met Gala, what?
I'm gonna be honest, like they didn't have my tickets right the year before, so I said I'm gonna stun on them and sit on the stairs as my woman looks good and takes those pictures.
Stay here. Stay.
Hey guys, it's Mandy, and today in this video, we explore fresh and exclusive details about Sean Diddy Combs' upcoming legal battle, one of the most serious of his career. His case involves multiple allegations that have the potential to implicate other high-profile individuals. Diddy's defense lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, has stated that Diddy is eager to tell his side of the story in court, including sharing key footage. This eagerness might be part of a strategy to not only defend himself, but also reveal details about others involved. The outcome of Diddy's trial could significantly impact the music industry, setting new legal precedents for how such cases are prosecuted. Some believe this trial could expand beyond just Diddy's actions, potentially bringing other influential figures into the spotlight. Attorneys like Tony Busby have suggested that Diddy's testimony could expose others who were allegedly complicit, including individuals and corporate entities. The stakes for Diddy are incredibly high, with his future and career on the line. Prosecutors seem to be aggressively pursuing a conviction, possibly as a way to make a name for themselves. Diddy's defense team plans to challenge the credibility of the evidence and motives behind its presentation. They argue that his case is different from other high-profile figures, emphasizing that it does not involve any minors, which they claim sets it apart from more notorious scandals. Diddy's team insists that while his lifestyle may have been controversial, no criminal activity took place, and they aim to distance him from other well-known figures who faced similar accusations. The key question is whether Diddy's testimony will turn the tide of the trial or open up further investigations that could implicate others. Beyond the legal implications, Diddy's connections within the entertainment industry are vast. He has deep ties to A-list musicians like Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Kanye West, Rihanna, and Mary J. Blige, as well as actors such as Leonardo DiCaprio, Will Smith, and Kevin Hart. His influence extends beyond music and film, with connections to sports figures like LeBron James and Floyd Mayweather, as well as reality stars, fashion icons, and even political figures. Attorney Tony Busby, representing many of the accusers, has made it clear that he intends to hold not only Diddy accountable, but also those in his circle who may have been aware of or even participated in questionable activities at parties and events. According to Busby, Several well-known individuals are being investigated, and demand letters have already been sent out, seeking substantial financial settlements from these celebrities. One such instance being re-examined involves photos from Diddy's yacht party with Cuba Gooding Jr., where they were seen interacting with guests. Legal analysts suggest that these kinds of images, along with other evidence such as videos and pictures, could lead to further inquiries into the involvement of other high-profile attendees. As more plaintiffs come forward, there is growing speculation that Diddy's trial could broaden its focus to include other celebrities who regularly attended his gatherings. In response, some celebrities associated with Diddy are taking steps to distance themselves. For example, Mel's Drive-In, a historic Hollywood diner, recently removed photos of Diddy from their establishment, citing public backlash. This move highlights a wider trend in Hollywood, where former allies of Diddy are seeking to disassociate themselves from him. According to sources close to the case, some celebrities have quietly settled with potential plaintiffs to avoid being named in lawsuits or trials that could harm their reputations. Though these individuals remain anonymous for now, it is clear that Hollywood's elite is working behind the scenes to protect their own interests as the scandal unfolds. Diddy's extensive influence in the entertainment industry makes this trial particularly significant. As the legal battle intensifies, there is increasing speculation about how far Diddy will go to defend himself and whether he may implicate some of his famous friends to lessen the pressure on himself. The potential fallout for these high-profile connections could be immense, with their careers and reputations hanging in the balance as the trial approaches. Diddy's legal troubles span over 2 decades, involving more than 100 individuals, and the high-profile nature of these cases has brought intense media attention. Some lawsuits suggest that not only associates, but even family members may have been involved in enabling certain behaviors. One notable aspect of Diddy's defense strategy has been the quiet settlement of lawsuits. A few months ago, Diddy reportedly paid $30 million to a former associate who threatened to release a tell-all book about his behavior. While this settlement prevented the book from being published, the news of the lawsuit spread quickly, prompting others to come forward with similar claims. Legal experts have compared Diddy's situation to other high-profile cases in the entertainment industry. Tony Busby has emphasized his intention to hold Diddy accountable, as well as others in his circle who may have enabled his actions. This includes prominent figures in both Hollywood and the music industry, which suggests that the scope of these lawsuits could widen significantly beyond Diddy. These plaintiffs include young artists and producers who had direct dealings with Diddy, adding weight to the growing class action lawsuit. With the silence now broken, the scope of the case has expanded to include not just Diddy, but also his inner circle, including business associates and other celebrities who were frequent attendees at his events. Legal filings suggest that a larger network of individuals may have been aware of or complicit in questionable actions at these gatherings. Lawyers like Tony Busby have indicated that they plan to name these enablers, making it clear that the ramifications of these lawsuits could ripple throughout the entertainment industry. As the lawsuits continue to pile up, media coverage has followed every twist and turn, with legal experts drawing comparisons between Diddy's situation and other controversial figures. The sheer number of claims raises questions about whether even the most skilled legal team will be able to defend against such an overwhelming wave of accusations. Some observers question whether Diddy's recent attempts to settle lawsuits outside of court are sincere efforts to make amends or calculated moves to silence potential whistleblowers before they can go public. As his legal battle progresses, the central question becomes whether Diddy's defense team can discredit the growing number of plaintiffs or if the accumulation of evidence will be too much for them to handle. With Diddy's testimony on the horizon, there is speculation about whether he will implicate others in an attempt to protect himself, or if his words will further entangle him in the web of allegations. As Diddy prepares for his upcoming trial, his defense team has revealed an aggressive strategy. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, has outlined a defense that paints Diddy as a target of a larger federal agenda, aimed at high-profile individuals in the Black community. This strategy challenges the motives of the prosecution, suggesting that they are leveraging Diddy's fame to enhance their own reputations. Diddy's team aims to not only address the specific allegations, but also to place them in the broader context of his rise in the entertainment industry and the racial challenges he faced. A key point of Diddy's defense is his refusal to accept any plea deal. His legal team argues that doing so would reinforce harmful stereotypes about minorities being unable to receive fair treatment in the justice system. Instead, Diddy wants to clear his name by being transparent, even if it means revealing uncomfortable details about his business dealings and personal life. His legal team has also questioned the credibility of the evidence presented, suggesting that some of the videos, photos, and testimonies might have been manipulated or taken out of context. Managing public perception is another crucial part of Diddy's defense. His legal team has requested a gag order to limit media coverage, arguing that the sensational portrayal of the case could influence the jury pool and turn public opinion against him before the trial even begins. By controlling the narrative, they hope to ensure a fair trial without the interference of external pressures. Tony Busby, representing many of Diddy's accusers, has stated that his team is pursuing these institutions for their alleged complicity. The accusations suggest that these establishments turned a blind eye to misconduct at various venues frequented by Diddy, including luxury hotels in cities like New York, Miami, and Los Angeles. According to legal filings, some of these institutions not only allowed these events to happen, but actively helped maintain secrecy. Hotels are accused of using their resources to monitor guests and control situations that could have exposed Diddy's activities. Additionally, pharmaceutical companies are being investigated for their potential involvement in providing or enabling access to substances reportedly used at Diddy's events. Medications and illicit substances were found during raids at Diddy's residences, raising questions about how he obtained them and who supplied them. Banks linked to Diddy are also under investigation for processing suspicious transactions that may have funded the alleged activities or compensated individuals to remain silent. Investigators are examining whether financial institutions knowingly facilitated these payments. This aspect of the investigation shines a light on the potential role that powerful corporate allies may have played in sustaining Diddy's operations. The question remains whether these organizations will be held accountable or find ways to avoid responsibility as the legal action against them escalates. Public and media reaction to Diddy's legal troubles has been intense, with coverage increasing as more details emerge. Legal experts have noted that the prosecution's strategy seems focused on influencing public opinion against Diddy, which could complicate his defense. The media has extensively covered every new development, from Diddy's denied bail requests to his legal team's efforts to control the narrative. Diddy's legal team is particularly concerned about how media coverage might affect the jury selection process. They argue that the constant flow of headlines and speculation about celebrities and corporations connected to the case is creating a biased jury pool, which could undermine Diddy's chances of receiving a fair trial. Efforts to manage public perception have included requests for gag orders, with Diddy's attorneys condemning what they see as reckless reporting that undermines their clients' right to a fair defense. Despite these efforts, the prosecution is expected to continue releasing evidence, keeping the case in the public eye and maintaining pressure on Diddy's team. This has placed Diddy in a challenging position, as his legal team must now navigate both the courtroom and the court of public opinion. The question remains whether Diddy's strategy of transparency can effectively counter the prosecution's narrative, or if public perception will continue to turn against him. The implications of Diddy's trial could have a significant impact not only on his personal life, but also on the broader entertainment industry. As more high-profile individuals and corporate entities become entangled in the case, the potential for a domino effect increases. If Diddy testifies and chooses to reveal information about other celebrities who attended or participated in these events, the trial could expose deeper issues within Hollywood and the music world. The prosecution appears determined to explore every avenue to secure justice for the victims. If Diddy's defense cannot counter the claims effectively, a guilty verdict could force Hollywood to confront systemic issues, including the culture of silence and the protection of influential figures. Legal analysts speculate that, if successful, this case could set a precedent for a wave of similar lawsuits and prompt a reshaping of how the entertainment industry addresses allegations of misconduct. The case against Diddy is shaping up to be a pivotal moment for Hollywood, potentially unmasking hidden dynamics that have protected powerful individuals for decades. As Diddy's testimony unfolds, the entertainment industry watches closely, wondering if his revelations will disrupt the foundation of the music and film worlds. Meanwhile, the hip-hop community is buzzing as tensions rise between two of its most influential figures, Jay-Z and Diddy. In a shocking turn of events, rumors suggest that Jay-Z, once a close friend and collaborator with Diddy, may take the stand to testify against him. This unexpected twist has everyone wondering what secrets might come to light and whether this could be a critical moment in Diddy's legal battle. The relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy dates back to the early 2000s, when they frequently collaborated on music projects. Over the years, they've been seen together at high-profile events, including the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards and the 2013 Met Gala. More recently, they attended Beyoncé's 2016 Formation tour in New York City, further fueling speculation about the depth of their connection. Beyond public appearances, Diddy and Jay-Z have shared personal moments, such as a luxurious Caribbean vacation in 2011 and an exclusive dinner party at Jay-Z's Los Angeles home in 2015. Their relationship has extended into business ventures and philanthropic initiatives, with collaborations between Jay-Z's Roc Nation and Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment, as well as joint support for charitable efforts like the Sean Carter Foundation and Beyoncé's Bay Good initiative. Despite their long-standing friendship, the bond between Jay-Z and Diddy hasn't been without challenges. Past creative differences and rumors of feuds between their teams have surfaced, though they've always managed to reconcile. However, with the current legal scrutiny surrounding Diddy, the nature of their relationship has come under renewed examination. If Jay-Z is called to testify, it could introduce a new layer of complexity to the trial and potentially impact both of their careers. The internet has exploded with conspiracy theories, many of which attempt to connect Jay-Z to an underworld of criminal activities linked to Diddy's case. As rumors swirl, Jay-Z's silence is fueling further speculation. The arrest of Diddy has unleashed a whirlwind of conspiracy theories, some of which are drawing Jay-Z into the narrative. The federal investigation into Diddy's conduct has reignited rumors, with fans and internet sleuths dragging Jay-Z into a storm of viral allegations. Among the wildest claims is a theory suggesting that Jay-Z, along with Diddy, played a role in the deaths of music icons such as Aaliyah, Left Eye, Michael Jackson, and Tupac. According to some theorists, these celebrities were supposedly targeted for refusing to align with the so-called secret elite of the industry, allegedly led by Diddy and Jay-Z. Social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram have become breeding grounds for these theories, with videos featuring eerie montages and cryptic references to Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Some of these videos attempt to link their full names, Sean Corey Carter and Beyoncé Giselle Knowles, with hidden meanings. Even lyrics from J. Cole's song She Knows have been interpreted as clues pointing to Jay-Z's alleged involvement in darker dealings. One particularly bizarre conspiracy involves celebrities thanking Jay-Z and Beyoncé during award ceremonies. While it's common for stars to acknowledge their peers, theorists have latched onto seemingly random shoutouts, such as Adele's praise of Beyoncé at the 2017 Grammy Awards, and Britney Spears' nod to the singer at the 2023 People's Choice Awards. These conspiracies suggest that these thank yous are not casual, but coded messages indicating Jay-Z's unseen influence over their careers. The theory suggests that to maintain favor in the entertainment industry, stars must publicly show allegiance to Jay-Z. Conspiracy theorists have even revisited Kanye West's infamous interruption of Taylor Swift at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Some claim that Kanye's actions were not merely impulsive, but a cryptic warning to Taylor Swift, urging her to steer clear of the alleged power structure dominated by Jay-Z and Diddy. In this version of events, Kanye is seen as attempting to save Taylor from becoming entangled with these influential figures, though Swift was allegedly too young to understand at the time. Theories have also attached new meaning to Beyoncé's well-known habit of sending lavish flower arrangements to fellow celebrities. What was once seen as a thoughtful gesture has now been twisted by some into something more sinister. According to the theories, these flowers are not symbols of friendship but veiled threats, reminding recipients to remain silent about anything they may know concerning Diddy's alleged misdeeds. As the conspiracy theories continue to swirl, the public is left wondering how Jay-Z and Beyoncé will respond to these wild allegations. According to insiders, Jay-Z has remained conspicuously silent, opting not to address Diddy's legal troubles directly. Some speculate that Jay-Z's silence is a strategic move, as he may be concerned about the potential repercussions of being associated with Diddy during this time. With Diddy's legal issues escalating, the whispers about Jay-Z's possible knowledge of his friend's activities have only grown louder. Observers have noted that few individuals have come forward to publicly defend Diddy, and Jay-Z's silence has raised questions about his potential knowledge of the allegations against Diddy. To mitigate the rumors, Jay-Z has enlisted his lawyer, Alex Spiro, to manage the situation, especially as new gossip and accusations swirl. In a recent development, Spiro has been actively working to shield Jay-Z's reputation, with some reports suggesting that he has even issued legal threats to those involved in spreading damaging claims. One high-profile target of Spiro's legal efforts is Piers Morgan, the British journalist known for his controversial views and outspoken interviews. Morgan recently found himself at the center of the controversy after conducting an interview with singer-songwriter Jaguar Wright, in which she made explosive allegations about Jay-Z and his involvement in misconduct. Wright claimed that Jay-Z had more victims than Diddy, a statement that ignited intense speculation online. In response, Jay-Z chose to remain silent, but his lawyer, Alex Spiro, swiftly took action to manage the fallout. Spiro reportedly issued a legal ultimatum to Piers Morgan over the interview, which prompted Morgan to take the unusual step of editing Wright's claims out of the broadcast. Jordan Siv, another lawyer from Jay-Z's legal team, condemned Morgan's actions, calling the interview irresponsible and filled with falsehoods. Siv emphasized that those posing as journalists cannot solicit extreme and exploitative claims without facing legal consequences. In response to the legal pressure, Morgan issued an apology on his YouTube show, acknowledging that his team made the decision to edit the interview. He stated, "Editing interviews is not something we do lightly, but there are legal limits, and we apologize to Jay-Z and his team." Morgan went on to describe Jaguar Wright as a whistleblower, whose claims prompted swift legal action from Jay-Z's camp. Wright, who has a significant following on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, has gained attention for her outspoken criticism of figures in the music industry, including both Diddy and Jay-Z. In her interview, she referred to both as monsters and accused Jay-Z of forcing others involved to support Diddy while remaining silent himself. Wright's comments caused a stir online, with some questioning why Jay-Z has chosen not to publicly address the allegations against Diddy. Morgan acknowledged that Jay-Z was not present during the interview to defend himself and, after receiving the legal request from Jay-Z's team, complied with the demand to edit out the reference to Jay-Z. This decision was part of an effort to avoid further legal entanglements, with Morgan admitting that while his show aims to be uncensored, legal boundaries must still be respected. The situation involving Piers Morgan and Jaguar Wright underscores the delicate balance Jay-Z's legal team is trying to maintain as they navigate the fallout from Diddy's ongoing legal troubles. With high-profile figures like Wright making public allegations and the internet filled with speculation, Jay-Z's team is focused on controlling the narrative and ensuring that his name remains protected from any further damage. After Piers Morgan's interview with Jaguar Wright stirred further rumors, Jay-Z's legal team, led by Alex Spiro, moved swiftly to manage the fallout. An editor's note accompanying the YouTube video clarified that allegations had been removed for legal reasons, explaining that Uncensored does not typically edit its content, but made an exception due to the legal risks involved. Morgan's apology and the editorial transparency aim to balance free speech with legal responsibility. Despite the edits and apologies, rumors persist that Beyoncé is deeply unsettled by the controversy surrounding Diddy. Some reports suggest that she may go to great lengths to distance herself from the drama, with whispers of potential drastic measures, such as filing for divorce from Jay-Z, to separate her image from the scandal. This speculation has allegedly placed Jay-Z in a difficult position, with some sources claiming he is considering testifying against Diddy to expedite a resolution and remove Beyoncé from the fallout. As Diddy's legal troubles escalate, they have attracted intense scrutiny, with more allegations surfacing from various individuals connected to the music industry. The most high-profile accusation came in November 2023, when singer Cassie, Diddy's former partner, filed a lawsuit claiming she was subjected to mistreatment and coercion throughout their relationship. Cassie alleged that Diddy controlled her personal life, career, and medical decisions, while also subjecting her to repeated physical mistreatment. Since Cassie's lawsuit, 8 additional women and 2 men have come forward with similar accusations, each recounting troubling interactions with Diddy. One accuser, Liza Gardner, claimed that in the 1990s she was coerced into an intimate relationship with Diddy. Another accuser, Joy Dickerson Neal, alleged that Diddy drugged her before taking advantage of her in 1991. A woman identified as Jane Doe claimed that she was trafficked and mistreated by Diddy and his associates in 2003. The mounting accusations have prompted a federal investigation into serious allegations involving trafficking and illegal substances. In March, federal agents raided Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami, gathering evidence to support these claims. Though Diddy has vehemently denied all the allegations, calling them sickening and baseless, some evidence, such as security footage obtained by CNN, seems to corroborate parts of Cassie's story, including an incident in a hotel elevator in 2016. In addition to these allegations, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer, claimed that Diddy mistreated him, including drugging him during their professional relationship. Several accusers have alleged that Diddy trafficked them across state lines and filmed inappropriate content without their consent. Diddy's lawyer has dismissed these claims as fabricated and outrageous. But the sheer number of accusations and the evidence being gathered suggest a pattern of misconduct. Diddy's legal situation has become increasingly dire. He has been held without bail at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn since September, and he is now facing serious charges. His court date, set for May 5, 2025, marks the next significant step in the legal battle. Additional charges may be brought against him, further complicating his defense and adding to his woes. Just before this court date was announced, Diddy's legal team filed an appeal to challenge his continued detention, describing MDC Brooklyn as hell on earth, and arguing that the media attention has unfairly prejudiced his case. According to Diddy's defense team, this footage has sparked damaging and prejudicial media coverage, which they fear could compromise the fairness of his upcoming trial by influencing the jury pool. During a recent court appearance, Diddy was seen in ankle shackles, a stark reminder of the seriousness of the charges he faces. Whether Jay-Z will testify against his longtime friend remains a mystery, leaving fans and observers to speculate on the impact of such a move. The trial is expected to last about a month, drawing intense scrutiny on all involved. For now, Diddy remains in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn as his legal team continues to fight for his release. With new filings in the works and the trial date set, the next chapter in this ongoing legal drama is poised to unfold, leaving many wondering how it will all play out in the coming months. Meanwhile, another set of rumors has linked Lady Gaga to Diddy's legal troubles, creating additional controversy. A viral clip featuring Lady Gaga discussing her own past traumas made waves online, though it had no direct mention of Diddy. Some online communities, however, have tied her experiences to his ongoing issues, leading to widespread misinformation. Despite these claims, no credible sources have connected Gaga's past directly to Diddy. The situation became even more convoluted when reports surfaced suggesting that Lady Gaga pressured her law firm, Grubman Shire Mycelis and Sachs, GSM&S, to drop Diddy as a client. According to these reports, Gaga allegedly issued an ultimatum to the firm on September 27, 2024, demanding they sever ties with Diddy or risk losing her as a client. As one of the firm's most high-profile clients, Gaga's alleged demand held significant weight. The rumors claim that the firm, valuing its relationship with the pop star, chose to end their decades-long association with Diddy. While much of the speculation surrounding Gaga's involvement remains unverified, it underscores how quickly social media can distort reality, blending facts with sensationalized rumors. As the legal battle against Diddy continues, the narratives surrounding it grow more complex, with each new rumor adding to the intrigue of this high-profile case.